It's 11:47 p.m. Someone's phone lights up. Not a call for help, a request for one. They read it, think for a second, type something kind, delete it, rewrite it softer. They hit send. The other person feels better in under a minute. They feel exactly the same as they did before the message came in. This happens to you more than you'd ever admit out loud, because admitting it sounds ungrateful. Sounds like you're complaining about being needed. But there's a specific kind of loneliness that doesn't look like being alone. It looks like being surrounded. It looks like your phone buzzing constantly, your name coming up in every group chat, your friends calling you the strong one, the wise one, the one who always knows what to say. And somewhere in the middle of being everyone's answer, you quietly became nobody's question. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You've said that so many times it stopped being a lie and started being a reflex. Nobody built you this way on purpose. It happened slowly, the way most identities do. Maybe you were the sibling who had it together while everyone else fell apart. Maybe you were the friend who gave good advice once and it worked, and after that, you were the one people came to. Permanently, without anyone asking if you wanted the job. Psychologists who study caregiving dynamics call this a kind of role lock. Once a group assigns you the stable one, the capable one, the therapist friend, that identity calcifies. Nobody revisits it. Nobody asks if it's still true. You could be falling apart in absolute silence and the role would still hold, because the role was never actually about how you're doing. It was about what everyone else needed you to be. And here's the part that makes it worse instead of better. You're good at it. You're good at listening, good at noticing what people need before they say it, good at reading a room and knowing exactly who's struggling. That skill, the empathy that makes you the person everyone leans on, is the same skill that makes it almost impossible for anyone to reciprocate. Because the moment you're that emotionally attuned to other people, you become emotionally invisible to them. Not because they don't care, because you've trained them not to worry. You made yourself so reliable that your pain stopped registering as a possibility. There's a concept called the helper's paradox. The people who give the most emotional support tend to receive the least, not because they deserve less, but because the people around them have unconsciously outsourced all their own emotional labor to them. Why would someone check on the person who always has it together? The system runs fine as long as you keep absorbing everyone else's weight without needing anyone to absorb yours. So you don't. You just keep going. You keep responding to the 11 p.m. texts, keep asking the follow-up questions, keep being the calm voice on the other end of the line. And somewhere in there, you forget the last time someone asked you the follow-up question back. Not, "How are you?" as a greeting. The real one. The one where they wait for the actual answer. This isn't really about being surrounded by bad people. Most of the people leaning on you aren't selfish. They're just responding to the role you've been playing so well for so long that nobody thinks to check underneath it. And that's the cruelest part of this particular loneliness. It's not caused by isolation. It's caused by competence. You built something so functional, so dependable, that everyone stopped looking for the seams. If you're the one everyone calls when something goes wrong, ask yourself honestly, who do you call? Not who would you call if you let yourself. Who actually gets the version of you that isn't managing something for someone else? Maybe the answer is nobody. And maybe that's not because you're unlovable or unworthy of the same care you hand out so easily. It's because you never gave anyone the opening. You made yourself so easy to lean on that you never once let yourself be the one leaning. The people who need you most have no idea you need anything at all. And until you let one crack show, one real answer to, "How are you?" that's not going to change, no matter how many people are in your life. You've spent years being everyone's safe place. When was the last time you let someone be yours?